It's 8:49 in the morning. It's 11 away from 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. There you go. Lori Smith is with us. I've had timing troubles all week long, Lori. I have no idea why.
We're getting close to Friday, right?
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's Indiana Regional Medical Center time. Smoking cessation. There's a new program on smoking cessation coming?
Yes. It's actually a program that we've had. We have a variety of our hospital team that have been trained in this program and offering this program. And so we just want to take the opportunity to promote it to the community.
Yeah, okay. So give me the details on the wheres and the whens and all of that.
So, again, people can contact the Institute for Healthy Living. Our number is 724-357-8088. The program does take place at the hospital, and as far as when, we really try to tailor it according to the individuals. So
that's nice.
The program itself is an 8-week program, so it is 8 weeks of classes that we really spend together looking at the habit, the addiction of smoking. We actually establish a quit date, which is week 4. And then follow up with another class within 48 hours. And the second half of the series, so week 6, 7, and 8, is really, it's titled The New You Renovation. So really teaching people how to be healthier with regard to nutrition, stress, habits. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, you spend the first 4 weeks basically building up to the moment when you finally cut the cigarette.
Right, because we understand it's not easy, and many people have made several attempts to quit. So we want to offer the best that we can in terms of support. So I am one of the instructors, but I'm one of many. So we do have a nice representation of IRMC staff. We have nurses, we have pharmacists, we have respiratory therapists. So we all work together to teach the classes. So really, even in the first class, is usually taught by a nurse and a pharmacist to identify what is the method, what's going to be the best approach for the individual. Is it just cold turkey, or is it using some additional method that may help? So whether it be trying to cut back, coming to the classes, but also having a nicotine replacement or non-nicotine replacement. So we'll work with those individuals and their physician to do what's best.
Those of us who have never smoked, we can't understand why you would start, but then after you start, why you would continue. But it's a chemical reaction within your body, isn't it?
It is. And many people do. I think a lot of it is the addiction, and it's the habit. When we talk to people and when we've done the program, people identify times that they smoke. That's one of the things that we have them do. And it really becomes part of that routine, part of the habit, but it's also the addiction of the nicotine. And there's a variety of factors. Stress. So people try to quit, but they notice that on their way to work, on their way home from work, that's kind of the routine. They have a cigarette. Or it's after meals. So really working with individuals to identify those times and then working with them to incorporate other strategies. What are some ways that we can work to break those habits?
Some of the people and the reasons you hear for people not being able to quit is, I put on weight when I tried to quit smoking, because you replaced one bad habit with another, basically. Is that true?
Right, and that's a great point. And I guess as being a dietitian, that was something, I've always talked to people about too. You have to look at the risk, and by quitting, one of the things that I learned in the training is you would need to gain 100 pounds. So that's 100 pounds to cause as much harm as smoking 1 pack of cigarettes a day. So yes, people may have some weight gain, but again, not likely that you're going to see that significant. So we recognize the harm that it is causing. And again, that's one of the reasons I'm involved in the program is once we get beyond that quit date, we're trying to help people establish healthy habits. So nutrition is a topic that we discuss. We talk about exercise because, again, if that habit, a lot of it is stress, exercise becomes, a healthier alternative to managing the stress.
It really is. It's behavior modification.
It is. So that's one of the benefits of this program is we really are trying to evaluate the habits, the behaviors, and kind of working to replace those behaviors with healthier ones.
It's interesting to me. Okay, so these first few weeks of the program, it's really a get to know the person so that you can design, I don't know if that's the right word, design a program that is best going to help them to stop smoking?
Exactly. So we know every individual is different, and everyone coming into those classes, they may have tried different approaches and may have been successful for a period of time but haven't been able to maintain that. So we are going to meet those individuals where they're at and really, again, kind of individualize and tailor the program for them.
There are all kinds of ways that people go about trying to convince someone that they need to stop smoking. Their health, the health of those around them, any number of things. Scare tactics, like those horrible commercials that you see on TV right now.
Right.
Do you find that one or the other is more effective, or is it really within the individual a decision that they have to make based upon what their goals are in life?
It's true. I mean, certainly people who support that person, who are family members, who love those people, they may use the scare tactics, and they're worried about their health and their lifespan. But again, it needs to come from that individual. So it's great. They need the support. They need the family. They need the friends to encourage them. But it's the individual who's making that effort each day to not smoke and to choose something. So again, a lot of it, like you said earlier, is the behavior modification. So where are these individuals in their readiness to change?
Lori Smith is with us, the Indiana Regional Medical Center Institute for Healthy Living. One of the things that strikes me about people and their desire to quit smoking is it can be something that is very strong within somebody, and you mentioned it, cold turkey. Some people, that's the right method. Other people, it's an ease into it kind of thing, and there are products that help them. When we think about the way that you are talking here this morning, I think one of the real key things about what you're saying is you don't have to wait for a hard date for this is the next series of classes that will start, and this is when you sign up, and there you go.
Right. Exactly.
It really seems as if the approach here is to be, again, an individual working with an individual within the hospital system.
That's right. And if we have an individual that calls and we're not planning to start a series of classes until May, but they call today ready to quit, we're not really meeting their needs. So we do base it on when that call comes in, and we're going to get a program started and set up. And we have met in the past just individually with people. So if there isn't enough to form a class at that time, but we have an individual who's ready, we will run the program because we know that they're there. They're at that point that they're ready to quit, and we want to see them be successful.
Yeah, that's wonderful. All right, so once again, give the information for somebody that is sitting there saying, I got to quit the smoking thing.
Yes.
I've tried 100 times and I've been a failure at it 100 times. It's not a failure or success type of thing.
No, it's not. It's a difficult thing, and we recognize that, and we just want to be able to offer more support. So those individuals can reach out to us at the Institute for Healthy Living. And again, our phone number is 724-357-8088. And even if it's just someone who's inquiring and would like to ask more questions, we're happy to talk to those individuals.
Yeah. Hey, I see you've got the Quit the Sit flyer over there, too.
I do.
How's it going? Are people signing up?
Yes, we do. We have a great list. So I just wanted to remind people kind of talking about the importance of health. And as we're into spring, we do have an upcoming seminar next Wednesday. That's April 19th. Quit the Sit at the Rustic Lodge at 6 p.m. So individuals can still call and register if they're interested.
All right, wonderful. And it's free.
Yes, it is a free program.
There you go. Would you like to win a Fitbit? That's a possibility even.
That's right.
How about
That's
that?
Right.
Thank you, Lori.
Thank you.
It is Indiana in the Morning, presented, as always, by First Commonwealth Bank here on AM 1160 WCCS and 101.1 FM.